CBD is popping up everywhere. Companies are adding it to everything from food to foot cream. Ben & Jerry's even planning a CBD-infused ice cream. So why all the hype? Eva Droz, co-owner of Twin Cities-based Nothing But Hemp, joins us tonight with a breakdown of what CBD is and why it seems to be invading our lives, if that's how we want to put it. Eva, thanks so much for joining us.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
So, of course, I guess the number one question maybe some of our viewers have is, what is CBD?
So CBD is short for cannabidiol, and cannabidiol is the active compound in hemp. It's one of over 150 different cannabinoids in the cannabis family. So in short, it helps our body maintain homeostasis. So there's no psychoactive or high.
I hear this, it's almost like a cure-all in a way for all different types of ailments and parts of the body. So how is it sold? Because I know it's not just one way of ingestion. There's a lot of ways, or topical cream, so many different ways you can sell it.
Yes, exactly. And that's what's so unique about it, is there's capsules, which about 2-hour activation time with those. There's also topicals, which people use for natural pain relief. The most popular form we sell is a tincture. They have one in an oil base, which you do sublingually, so right underneath the tongue. Hold it for 60-90 seconds, and very quick activation time with that. There's also a water-soluble tincture, which you can just add to your favorite water, juice, coffee, or tea. And then, of course, there's also hemp flower in different smokable versions as well.
And it seems almost like overnight we started seeing those 3 letters outside different storefronts, even gas stations. Why has CBD kind of gone so mainstream so quickly?
It all started with the Farm Bill that passed in December of last year, which made it legal for the first time in decades. So now everyone's on board because we finally have access to this amazing compound. And like you said, it seems like it does everything for you. CBD is absorbed through the body between receptors. So we have CBD1 and CBD2 receptors, which are mainly in the brain and the immune system. So it's very unique to the individual. It just helps your body create internal balance. So it does for the person kind of what their body needs it to do for them, which is, I think, why it's getting so much attention, because it's doing so much for us. And since it's newly legal, the research is just beginning. I think we've just scratched the surface.
And that scratching the surface, that new beginning, I think is maybe why there's a little bit of confusion with CBD and maybe its cousin to an extent. Can you explain that confusion that's associated with it?
Yes, so CBD is sourced from hemp, which is in the cannabis family, but it is different than marijuana. So there's no psychoactive or high. But with the huge surge in CBD products lately, that's why quality is a huge concern. I'm a co-owner of the Nothing But Hemp stores around the Twin Cities, and one thing that we do is we pre-vet all the brands that we carry and make sure that they have the proper COAs from an ISO certified lab, so that you know what it says on the label you're getting in that bottle. We also make sure our farmers use organic practices, so there's no harmful pesticides as well. One thing with the huge surge is you do have to be careful where you buy it, because a lot of people are trying to jump in this market right now to make a quick buck. And that's not what we're about. We want to be that educational brand that provides safe products.
It seems like you were a couple steps ahead of those people that are now suddenly want to jump in. What made you want to get into the CBD business?
Well, I've actually been in the supplement market for over 13 years, and I've been kind of following cannabis along the way, and it really hit home for me when I had an employee who was in a car accident and was in chronic pain. She just had a hard time doing her daily activities, and we tried different products and supplements and herbs, and they helped a little bit, and she really did not want to use opioids. When she started taking CBD, I saw a huge improvement in her work, in her mood, and in her quality of life. And for me to see it work personally for somebody, that's what really hit home for me. And then also seeing a lack of available products, being in the supplement industry and getting those questions every day and not being able to have those products available for the people who needed it.
I think those personal anecdotes and you helping us break down and understand CBD is what's going to continue to help this product take off. Thank you so much, Eva, for coming on and joining us today. You'll find more on CBD at WCCO.com.